Good evening. My name is Art Brown, and for this assignment I will be discussing my assessment of two articles reviewed this past week for assignment 1 in Integration of Current Technology and Media Resources. For this assignment I actually chose two articles to review this past week, the first being 3 Trends That Will Shape the Future of Curriculum, and the second article I reviewed was The 4 C's of Technology Integration. For this first article, the author Tina Bersian highlighted 3 trends that she predicted will continue to reshape the future of curriculum in classrooms. The first of those trends highlighted was digital delivery. The second, interest-driven classrooms or interest-driven topics for students. And third trend that was highlighted was Skills 2.0. To further elaborate on that first trend, digital delivery, basically, the author highlighted several trends with technology integration in various classrooms, specifically with the focus on multimedia. The author highlighted media tools such as YouTube, Khan Academy, and how those media tools are playing an even greater influence in the learning environment at all levels, K through 12 and even beyond. The fact that many students, again, with an emerging and evolving point of enlightenment for students as far as embracing technology, the author basically suggested that educators and classrooms at all levels should learn to better, instead of rejecting the technology tools, work with students to figure out how they can integrate those tools successfully to enhance the learning experience for students at all levels. Secondly, the author placed great attention on the growing influence over open source tools that are used both by educators and students alike. I believe one example cited in the article referenced Wikipedia, historically not always considered to be a reputable tool for educational research. However, the fact that Wikipedia has evolved and is currently growing, it's becoming a more recognizable, legitimate tool for educational research, which basically, to quickly summarize this digital delivery trend, multimedia, open source tools in general basically provide better collaboration for students and educators alike. So this is simply a trend that she predicted digital delivery in its various formats will definitely continue to have a great influence over students and how classrooms are ran in the future. The second prediction by the author was interest-driven learning. And basically for this trend, the author was simply summarizing that although it's not a new trend or a new emerging concept, the fact that educators, classroom teachers really need to basically empower students to allow them to have a greater influence over their learning style and learning topics. Obvious conclusions were that if students can have input over what they learn and are allowed to choose topics that are of interest to them, the results and the level of engagement will be much better. So basically, customizing, personalizing education, definitely through the use of technology tools, is a trend that she predicts will continue for many years to come. And then finally, the author talked about what's considered somewhat of a new concept, Skills 2.0, and she actually defined this as 21st century skills. And basically, I consider these soft skills, skills such as collaboration, innovation, critical thinking, and communication were the 4 that she highlighted. And basically, the mindset behind this was that although there's a great emphasis on technology, integration, and curriculum and education, more and more educators, definitely from industry feedback across many career sectors, are realizing that soft skills are becoming equally, if not more important for this new and emerging millennial generation and this new age workforce. So although skills, technology has basically, in many people's eyes, has overshadowed what a great influence those soft skills can have. So basically, not overlooking technology or not allowing technology to overshadow what many consider basic skills of years of past. So great things, again, quick summary, Skills 2.0, allowing students to influence their pathway in education, and open source media tools were the main points focused on by this author. The second article I chose to review, titled The Four C's of Technology Integration, somewhat paralleled those points discussed in the last section from the previous author. This author, Julie Davis, basically discusses what she considered the ability to allow technology tools to influence how learners basically adapt to technology. Specifically, she discussed creation, consumption, curation, and connection. And real briefly, creation basically is allowing students to embrace the technology to unlock their creativity. And in doing so, it's up to educators, teachers, and school districts alike to allow mass consumption of the technology tools. And along that way, creating, unlocking creativity and consuming as much technology as possible. And in doing so, it's imperative that educators allow or regulate the curation of this technology, basically deciphering what's good and what's bad for students alike. And then finally, using the technology at its maximum potential, enhancing or recognizing how the connectivity, not only in local classrooms, but across the globe potentially, can enhance the learning experience. So basically, my conclusion from both articles, I simply took that both authors felt that technology, if used wisely, at all levels of education, K through 12, and even in post-secondary education, basically empowering students through the use of technology can definitely enhance the overall learning experience and basically allow students to become re-engaged, whereas many have come to conclude that students are so disengaged because of technology. Not to allow it to become a hindrance, but rather to enhance the learning experience. Giving students some voice in their educational experience can definitely go a long way. Again, two great articles in my opinion. Definitely I conclude that these trends are definitely coming to fruition and will continue to evolve in the years to come. Again, thank you, Art Brown, and if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you.